All right, I'm back. White Castle. Microwave some White Castle. That's totally depressing, Snow Owl, but makes sense. I guess I had some vague memory of that.
Oh, good day to you. I can forge weapons for you, for a fair price.
I have what I need for this yet. Thanks, Lamia. Sleep well. Okay. Oh, you've probably been working on something. Nice. Hey, Red. What's up? Going out. At least I can spend souls on repairs. So you can see some of the stats there. 2 mail breakers. One is at full durability, 200. One is at 175. That's the one that's equipped. Good repair. It just didn't click for me on so many levels, Densa. So many levels. I did enjoy playing it, but I had a great deal of frustration playing it that had nothing to do with Dark Souls style combat difficulty and dying.
No interest, eh? I can tell you're not gonna last long
I
here.
didn't they leave, did I? I just backed off the menu. I found myself truly frustrated with lots of little things and going, I wish this wasn't in the game. And I didn't do that with Dark Souls 1, and I certainly didn't do that with Bloodborne. And the only thing I've done it with so far in Demon Souls is wishing that in Soul form there was still some sort of hit collision noise when you got attacked.
That hairpin,
Oh,
that belongs to my daughter.
it does?
Then she didn't make it after all.
Yeah.
My dearest little baby. May she rest in peace.
Give
May
you
I
the
ask
hairpin?
you a favor? Would you mind giving up that hairpin? I'd like to have it in memory of my daughter.
A message about this guy being a liar, wasn't there? Before, on the ground. About this. Give it to him. I should have made 10 of those.
You're a saint. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, I mustn't forget. It's not much, but please accept this as thanks. I'm a bit ashamed to say, but I found it one day, discarded on the main road. But it seems to possess a strange power. Anyway, I feel that you should have it. It will be happier in your hands.
Ring of Herculean Strength. Let's check that out. I also, I played it on PC first, and PC had the durability bug. That was not cool. Really not cool. The durability bug was not just a real thing, but a really bad thing that they ignored. If we're picking nits, the hitboxes were less precise. And in a game like this, that's not okay. Not okay. Raises maximum item burden. Faster rolling. Potentially. I didn't like the way you looked when you went really hollow. The hair falling out. The just being hideous. We design characters out of, at least in part, a sense of vanity. And even if it's intentional, we're supposed to go, ew, I look horrible. We're also playing games to have a good time. And if there's an instinctual I don't like the way I look. Ew, don't look at me, I'm disgusting! If you feel that way when you're playing, it's not gonna affect everybody the same way. But it's gonna affect some people, and I just thought it was weird that you spent so much of that game, unless you were awesome at it, just looking rancid. I don't want to go through the game looking rancid. Dark Souls 1, you could look like a, you could be hollow, and I don't know, you were still you. You're just a hollow version of you, but the decay that occurred in 2 really weirded me out. I didn't like the way I looked while playing the game most of the time. Cover up in armor. Well, back in once more into the breach. Did I have anything to store?
I would be happy to lighten your load.
Stones. Throwing knives, fire bombs. Book and sword. Bastard sword. Nothing to say I can't use swords. Let's look. Has the same scaling at this level. D strength and E dex. No, it's the other way around. It's slightly better strength. It was E strength and D dex for the Mailbreaker. Posit that. Half a pound. I'll keep the other Mailbreaker with me. Old ragged robes. I think I'm cool with the starter gear that we're wearing. Black gear, so let's put that stuff in storage. Now my item burden, I'm at 16 pounds of 135
Rest assured,
capacity.
your goods are safe and sound with me.
I have to assume this
Best
is
of luck to you.
a good roll. Maybe I should buy healing items.
I can forge weapons.
Sell Crescent Moon for 150. Like 10 of those. Heater shield. That's on a heater shield. 100% damage reduction on a heater shield? Is that what that is, if actively blocking? Looks good. That's needed. Cost 2,000. Heater shield. Heater shield.
No
Rare
interest, eh?
times you're on the Mac.
I can tell you're not gonna last long.
You can
here.
actually type. My shield do. Look.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static.
I'm Golden. Thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard the Starship Chaos. Welcome. Damage reduction 90 on the buckler. I could try dual wielding Mailbreakers. Probably get myself in so much trouble. I do need to block. Alright. 1,200 souls on the line. Don't know where the boss is. Don't know who the boss is. Maybe through this first gate that's not open. Big one. One that says use fire or avoid fire. There will be fire. Assume everything is respawned. So that gate. I don't know if the first boss is behind that gate. We also don't have that small gate open. I don't know where I'm going. Good times. Good thing we've got all week. Practice some more backstab. See if I can get that. It's just a quick tap. It's a quick tap. Get in position and a quick tap. There will be bowl cuts. shot it or it was a timing thing. The audio cues that aren't there when you're in soul form and you're getting hit, if they were there, they would serve an additional functional purpose in combat of alerting you to the incoming damage if you didn't get a visual cue. If you're distracted, spamming, whatever, it'll be a quick alert that you've screwed up and you're taking damage. That might sound redundant and silly to some of you. It would actually help me. There are times when I get hit 2 or 3 times before I realize I'm getting hit. Crazy, right? Well, it happens. It wouldn't happen if there was an audio cue. I might still get hit 3 times, but I would know it on the first. It finally started clicking. I had to, Z-Trap, I had to restart Dark Souls 1 a bunch of times before it clicked for me. I have a buddy here in Colorado who hasn't been in the stream in months. I haven't seen him in a long time, but he had tried to get me into Dark Souls. He told me I would like it. Tried to tell me things about it to get me interested. And I struggled 2 or 3 times. I didn't get anywhere in it. I just didn't understand why I would want to learn that and take that kind of abuse. What was the justification for going through that pain? And then I watched Milt RIVD here on Twitch, and he does hardcore runs. He calls them deathless runs, basically, of Dark Souls. He doesn't always get through, and when he does, he goes on to the NG plus, and his goal would be to go deathless all the way from NG to NG plus 6. I don't think he's ever done that. He's played a little bit of Dark Souls 2, but he prefers 1. So I watched him do these, and it was beautiful. It was elegant, and it got me not just more interested in Dark Souls, but it gave me the motivation. I didn't expect to do anything deathless. I just figured if somebody could play it that well and turn it into such an amazing ballet of death, then at least I could grind it out and figure out how to survive. And I've had a great time with the series since. It's just been a ton of fun. Bad, Jerry, bad. I don't like fire at all. Fire bad. Fire. Them all attacking it different times. I'm not dead yet, fish and mailed. Also not in a good place to heal. You and everyone, son of Pop. Well, everyone who likes Dark Souls anyways. Out of here. Fish and mail, that's it. Well, the 1200 at least should be sitting on the steps there. Similar experience for you. Man versus Game was the one who got you into it, and the more you play, the more you see similarities to Zelda, huh? Well, I won't begrudge you your impressions and opinions. I wouldn't have said Zelda, but, you know. Why Zelda? Bloodborne so far is my favorite. I really like Dark Souls 1, but Bloodborne is one of my favorite games. I think it'll go down, remain as one of my favorite games for a long time. So you've never played them, but you know what to do. It will still take a lot of practice. A lot of it is timing, and a lot of it is muscle memory, in my opinion. Knowing is one thing, executing requires training the muscles a little bit. Why I always struggle to relearn the controls in games as I switch from game to game to game on Twitch. I always have to relearn the controls. No matter how many times I've played a game, I have to sit there and get my muscles back into the right state to play that game, whatever game it is. See, I'm getting greedy trying to get backstabs and how easily I can get them. Not so much the gameplay, but the way the game makes you figure stuff out. Fair enough. I'm too bad with Zelda puzzles. Honest, I've struggled. I haven't played and beaten every Zelda game. My first NES game was the original Gold Cart Legend of Zelda. The original, but while I eventually did beat that, I eventually beat Zelda 2. That one was tough. I haven't beaten many others. I played some of Ocarina on an emulator back when I was in college. Never had an N64. I didn't like the chibi graphics in Wind Waker. I was fine with cell shading, but I really didn't like the chibi look. I didn't want to play Baby Link. It's kind of how it looked to me. So I've never played Wind Waker, but I've heard so many good things, I probably should. Twilight Princess. I like that a lot. And I recently picked up a Wii U and Twilight Princess HD. And might stream it. I don't know. It's gonna take a while. I don't know what to do with these guys besides lure them out, pick them off one by one. The fact that these little trash mobs here can kill me so effectively. I can go the other way, but there's just as much shit to deal with. This is a little shorter. Gotta do something more effective here, though. I can't have 5 of these guys and not screw it up. Never gonna advance to try and find the first boss. No, but maybe. I mean, I might have seen a still or two, but I haven't really been paying attention. Unreal 4. A lot of people seem to be taking old games and reworking levels, whether it's for fan projects to remake a game or just playing around with assets. I've seen a lot of those for a lot of games. I may have seen it. I guess I don't think I have. Saw the fan remake of Metal Gear Solid that got shut down before it could come into existence is now going to be a sort of virtual museum. That looks cool. Since they can't do everything they wanted to, that makes all the sense in the world. See this guy coming. goal is to find whatever the first boss is. Now, there was that area with the dragons. I never went out there. Area with the dragons. And there was the hallway with the stairs going up and a warning about a terrible foe up that way. When I turned around to go level, there was two places there that I hadn't gone. He's got a nice range. I can't just kite around him and back off and roll a bit. Well, definitely don't know my way around yet. Down that way? That's where I originally came up from. Nice. Oh, those spears. Spears, I gotta be able to parry it, but I have not gotten the timing down remotely for spears. Over here. Keep going. Come over here. I want to parry your spear. Or not. I'd settle for you just dying at this point. Keep hearing footsteps that sound like they're behind me. There's nothing there. Whether I run past this guy or not, I should not run past him. Out that door. Uh-oh. Fuck. That's in a bad spot. Slow progressions. Yeah, it's gonna be slow. I'm not confident running by these guys. You've seen it go south. I can't level up until after I beat the first boss. I don't know where the first boss is, so until we can inch along in progress, I don't want to run and get a huge, crazy mob on me. I'm slowly going back to the souls. Pick up. Broken sword. So that's what I'm saying. Running past things is possible in Souls games, generally, and extremely possible in Bloodborne. But really, any Souls game where you know exactly what to do with the mobs, where to go, how to time it, you can usually run past a great deal. I am not that comfortable here. And it's not just that the souls are on the line, but I don't know, I need to practice. I don't need to get this guy. I could run past this guy. He's not gonna mess things up if I ignore him and go the other way. So what I was going for there was to parry the hand. I was going to ignore the weapon and parry the hand. I think it's like that in Dark Souls 1. When do you time your parry? Time it for the hand, not the weapon. Something like that. And I could have it backwards here, but... Just kept running. And going a little more aggressively here. Well, I tried to at least get one right off the bat. Just the injured one. Hey, wrong one! Hurry. When you are doing backstabs or parries, you do get invincibility frames, so that is nice. That was not one. I'll do a little bit of selective running by mobs when I think it's clear and simple enough. Like, these guys have torches. There's a good chance they'll get stuck on these barrels long enough to swing their torches and blow themselves up. They've done it a few times. Let's watch here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, that's nice. You're asking if you can ask a question. You're asking if you can ask a dumb question. Are you trying to get me to say no? Ask. Ask. Ask away. I'm sure there are such things as dumb questions. I've really heard that said before. And then maybe there are, but... You haven't seen the message in chat? We've got a whole message in chat for it. Very simple. There's no real reason. I just like it. The Knight Shield. The Knight Shield. Probably a little heavy for me, but I don't even know if I'll be able to wield it. You doing, Paris? Yeah, Knight Shield. 100% damage reduction. 57 guard break reduction. It's heavy. Requires more strength than I've got. believe, to use properly. 16 strength required. I have 9. Well. Well, good. The question comes up a lot, Luke. That's why there's a message for it. Spear. I'm gonna try again. Alright, never mind. I really don't want to die to this guy. But I want to learn how to parry spears, and I feel like I should be parrying either the hand or a certain part of the weapon, depending on how this game approaches it. And I think in Dark Souls 1 it was the hand. But I was never very good at parrying. Oh, God. Okay. First order of business. Get this back. Does that door, like, only open when he's dead or something? Nope. Open. Appears to be locked. Okay. I suppose so. Oh, God. No, 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 no. All right, I need to go heal. Let's go somewhere else and heal. Okay. Fuck me. Well, it's in a slightly better spot. I did kill him once, and then I thought we went onward. So maybe that door opens when he's dead. That hurts. That hurts. I would love to have a Bloodborne style dodge to the left or right. It would be so hot, you know, like Geralt in Wild Hunt. Just to be able to do a nice strafing dodge. Especially while locked onto a target. Oh, that would be beautiful. This shortcut is proving very rough. They have not dropped any Crescent Moon grass this time, have they? They'd have to start actually burning Half Moon grass. Range on this Better than the dagger, not as good as, say, the bastard sword that I put in the bank. I don't know if I can even wield the bastard sword. Once again, I failed to get even one with a quick assault. So now we get a horde coming out. Oh, we have to use half moon grass. The other guy I didn't kill is going to come busting out because of the range this fight is going to occur in. Probably get really close. And they're not dropping Crescent Moon, so I'm gonna have to use another half moon. I want to get back to my souls, and the truth is I will probably die on whatever the boss is when I find him multiple times. So, sort of moot. I could really run past them at this point. Enough of them came out. The other thing to do, I could just go piss them off, lure them out there, run in a circle, and then come up here. And there'll be 2 or 3 stragglers. So that makes more sense. Luke, you don't, man. You don't. You just don't worry about it. For your own pleasure and comfort, you need to not worry about it. It's all good. Twitch is a wild and woolly place. Did I unmute? I think I did. I had it off there. I don't mind killing this guy. Although it'd be nice to get out. Oh, God, the edge! I thought I was going off the edge there. Who else thought I was going off the edge there? Oh, man. I am excited by all the landings. Reusable rockets. We are so far behind the curve that the path we put ourselves on 60 years ago, we are now way behind where we could have been. Maybe should have been. So it's good to see whether it takes private endeavors or not, that at least things are being done again. No! This clown. I take it back. And all he fights, he heals. Really do want to get out of backstab better. Half moon. Alright, get some half moon back. Oh, that was way too early. Oh, man. Terrible things. Blah! What's going on? Dude, everyone, Nate is getting married today. That was Nate's voice. That was Nate's voice. That's the sound effect Nate made for Mirabla in his channel. And, Mirabla never suggested something different here yet, so we've been using it. What's up, Mirabla? What build am I going for? I don't know. I've never played Demon Souls before. I don't really have anything other than a half-assed plan. I kind of like Dex lightweight builds in Souls games. I like to move quickly. I don't want to be a tank. Well, maybe that's the answer. Not ranged, not magic. It'll probably be lightweight sword and board, something like that. Oh, and the guys with spears. Hate them. I have not. I don't think I've parried a. Lose all that stuff. I don't think I've parried a single spear wielder successfully. Demon Souls. Yeah. See my souls in the next room. So, I'll tell you what, I mean, please help me out here. Feel free to offer some tips. We can't level up and make any real progress in combat. I cannot get better at combat until I can level up. I mean, I can practice a little, but this is not a soul level, 0 run, whatever. Not gonna happen. We need to level up. Can't level up until we beat the first boss. Don't know where the first boss is. Pretty bad with navigation. Already dying all over the place. For example, this guy has killed me a few times, although I've killed him once. I think I can progress past him, and I think I did before, once. But right now the door is closed. Is that worth it? Is that where I need to go to find his first boss to unlock the Maiden Black so we can actually start leveling up back at the Nexus? Because if it's not the way I need to go, let's go someplace else. I don't know. Feel free to throw me a bone. Throw me a freaking bone here. Otherwise, we might spend hours more going in circles in this spot. No, well, I think I did once. Maybe I didn't, but I think I did once. Said I never killed this one? Alright. Alright. I know I went back and I thought I actually did. I went back to the portal afterwards. Adsban says no, not that way. So, okay, what I'm looking for is more what Adsban is saying. So I didn't kill him. Groovy. Do I need to kill him now? Sounds like no. Because if that's not necessary to progress to this first boss, then I don't care about killing him now. I'd rather live. I'd rather live. We originally came up from over here on the stairs, and there was a fog portal here. We went through the fog gate. This won't reach him, but I'm hoping it will reach the second group of explosive barrels. And I was hoping it would take him with. Well. Emulators, yo! What's up? Now, if that could happen, everybody with a spear, that would just be perfect. Nothing much. I'll go buy some supplies. The chances of my surviving long enough to use these souls to level. We'll worry about getting souls to level after we're even able to level.
Hello, what can I do for
Let's
you?
buy supplies instead. Have a heater shield? Yeah, a heater shield for sale somewhere. You're streaming and checking in, Nico? Never imagined doing that. Streaming and checking other
Message coming
streams
in.
at the same time.
Patch
Hey,
it through.
Antonok, thank you for the host. Welcome. What are you up to, man? I don't know, maybe? Fuck it. Let's do it. That's what I'm doing. Now I will not lose these souls.
Thanks for that. Come back soon.
Thank you. No, thank you. Thank you. Why am I orange? You're blue in chat, you're orange on screen. For whatever reason, whether you use OBS chat from Night Dev or you use Twitch alerts, the colors that are displayed often don't match what the user selected, so. Oh man, if I had planned this better, I would have firebombed in there as they were coming. Practice some parries. Baby! Haha, what's up? Thank you. It's good to see you, baby. That was a terrible failed parry, and I don't. I guess it doesn't matter if I die now. It don't matter. Oh! That's weird. So the Twitch alerts. The chat broke earlier. Chat's back, but it's not processing BTTV emotes right now. Twitch alerts must be having a weird day. Yeah, so Snow Owl, where did we end up with that? Did we get any confirmation? Were you... Anybody looking at that? Yes, I'm looking for help getting to the first boss. I don't know if I can be any more clear. I am looking for help finding the first boss because we cannot yet level. So, step one could take the entire 12-hour stream. I just want to prepare you all for that, because I'm prepared for that, but are you really prepared for that? I did not mean to use that. First time I came this way, I fell down. I fell down here, then we went on a bit of an adventure. Yeah, Nico, though, I'm not sure. I mean, do as you will. Do as you will, but if people are coming into your stream while you're streaming and you're not streaming because you're chatting in someone else's chat, I don't know. It seems like if you want to attract viewers, you may want to be active as a streamer even when there's no one there. Question comes up from time to time. Different questions about getting started streaming, but one of the more consistent things I'll say is you should consider streaming to an empty room the same way you would stream to a room full of people. Ah! Oh! What the... How bizarre. Who's where? I have popped my head out by those two dragons once, yes. Not confident I know how to get back there, but it might be this way, so we'll go this way. Ah, arrow. Berries everywhere. Another arrow! From so far away. Baby, you found huge potatoes? Like a pound? Let's see if I can... Well... I knew that arrow was coming and I didn't even block it. Wouldn't it be nice if the guy who's a mile away would stop shooting at us? I'm gonna unleash these killer balls safely this time, I swear. You're gonna make baked potatoes, baked chicken wings, and a red pepper rub. Oh man, angel hair pasta. Baby, can I have some? Woohoo! Fool me once. Dragons out there. I only have one arrow, by the way. But I'm curious. See if that's even a thing. It's probably the dumbest thing I've done yet today. Fell short. I don't know if you could see that Twitch, but it fell short. My weapon may need repair. I do have another mail breaker, and I also have a couple grindstones, so I could probably repair the weapon if needed. Back here. Recognize this? Doc, this is where we turned around. I have not gone up those stairs. Two spear wielders. Anybody else hiding in this room? I had target lock on one of them. I think I could have gotten a backstab on the other if I didn't have the target lock on the wrong guy. One day I want to parry the spears. There's got to be a timing that works to parry the spears. It's gotta be there. Alright, so what do you think? Should we go up or out? Out that way is to the dragons. This is probably the bridge that you were just talking about, Adsban, right? Oh, up the stairs where you need to go. Thank you. Yeah, the bridge full of guards. Beware of terrifying foe ahead. Oh, wait, you know what? I have seen this part of this. All too familiar all of a sudden. I'm gonna do great with the dragon. Avoid the arrows. Let's not go now. Oh my God. Give me some stairs, something. Something. Oh my God. I haven't fought any bosses yet, just the teaser in the tutorial. Whatever that's called. There we go. That's what needed to happen. Sound Dot, critical. You've got Sound Dot Bluetooth earphones. Do they have? I don't know what those are specifically. Are they separate? Do they have a band between them? What sort of setup are those? Doing enough quick jumps back. I bet I could do more of that, just not that. This thing. Oh, okay. No. Feel the way we're getting it from this side. Spit stuff. No more fire bombs? Did I use them all? Oxen-free? Did you mention that before? Did you mention that before? It does not sound familiar. Oxen-free. I know that. Hi! Save the fire bombs. Fair enough. That was more of a jump than I was looking for. Never. Is this the far side? Are we back down to the front? Hell yeah, I think I know where we are. Hell yeah! Yes! You said save the fire bombs for the boss. For what it's worth, I really appreciate the help getting progress towards the boss. Tried to hand me too many tips on how to do well. But thank you for all of them. There needs to be some discovery. I am going to try and loosen up on some of that stuff. Or we can make it more fun. I've only got 6. I could buy more. I've been saving those unknown soldiers' souls and whatever other tiers I have to level up with after I eventually beat this boss. They eventually become. Man, it's so weird. I have seen this. I totally have seen this. Alright. So check out these stragglers. Individually, they're slow and you can get them from behind. I know I remember this. So maybe when I played this before, when I attempted to play this, I got this far. I've seen this. You said you've seen this in Dark Souls 1. I've seen this though. I may have gotten slightly further. I maybe fought this boss. when I tried to play Demon Souls before. But I had completely forgotten until seeing it now. So if it's that sensitive to fire, though, I probably could take advantage of that. See what happens if I can firebomb it from its backside. Maybe. Dinosaur freak. Ah, yeah. Maybe Densa can say I don't know. Spin him out. Don't die. Don't die. Jerry, don't die. They're defending. Oh, move. Not a good spot. That firebomb. Okay, it seems to have healed back up. Because I'm not killing all the little guys, maybe. With all of these killed, it should be much more exposed. But I guess I'm not keeping up the damage enough. Ah, come on now. Oh, man. Because I had it down quite a bit. No! Thank you. Sort of like they break off to attack, leaving the boss somewhat exposed. Potentially exposed. But under what circumstances do they build back up? Because they do! They seem to keep bombing back on. Ugh. I had to see what I could do there. I felt really good about this fight at first. Recognizing part of it and then getting in and doing some damage, and now watching it regenerate. I'm demoralized because I'm not sure I made any real progress. But don't tell me. What I don't want to know, what I'm wondering is, there are in the end a finite number of these spawns. And if I kill enough of these, eventually be so exposed that I can just finish him off, is what I'm hoping. 'Cause it seems that they keep helping him heal somehow. Getting worked over by not staying on the move. Spear me from so many different angles. Hey, what? I had a block. I thought I had a block on you. Shit. Wrong way. I think it's working. Very slowly working. I need to aggressively take these guys down. I think it's starting to expose. Oh, come on, you were there. No. Oh, God. Come on, you. No, right here. You. Fuck. Targeting, please. Do that lock. Get out of here. So nice. What's up, Psycho? Eladino, what's up? The lurk is really here. Come around now. Moons of Talon. You're not allowed to lurk. Oh, get out of there. No! 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 Not after all that. You don't get that. Not allowed. Hurry! Hurry! Get loud! The demon was destroyed! You have regained your body! Bring more souls, Slayer of Demons. One down. A villain lies in wait ahead. Sweet. Lead demon soul or lead demon soul?
Welcome back.
There she is.
The monumental awaits the above. The monumental will explain the Nexus to thee.
Explain. Alright, I have tried to toggle the BTTV emotes for Twitch, for BTTV, for Twitch alerts, sorry. Test it. No, still not working. I don't know why the on-screen chat from Twitch alerts is not showing BTTV emotes right now, but since it crashed earlier...
The monumental awaits the above. The monument.
Beware of false messages.
We have long awaited you, Slayer of Demons. I am one of the Monumentals. We preserve the fabric of reality. There is something thou needest to know. Once, we too, a scourge of demons faced. In the distant past, under a benevolent rule, the world was united owing to the soul arts. Until a lust for power caused the awakening of the Old One. Across the land seeped a colorless, deep fog, and the world faced extinction at the hands of the demons. Thanks be, we were able to lull the Old One back to his slumber, yet only after the loss of innumerable souls, and half the world lost, erased by the fog. In order to mend the fabric of what land still remained, we entrusted 6 elders with 6 precious archstones. 1 to the king of a small yet diligent land. 1 to the king of the burrowers underground. 1 to the wise queen of the great ivory tower. 1 to the chieftain of lost and ill-fortuned souls. 1 to the shaman of the tempest-worshipping shadowmen. And the last to the great giants of the northern lands. The archstones were placed at nodes across the earth. We contained the Old One inside this Nexus and banned the soul arts. Finally, we became monumentals, half-living sentinels of the fabric of reality. Alas, the other monumentals have perished, and only I remain.
By the power of the Monumentals, the 4 sealed archstones have been released.
Now it is your turn. You must lull the Old One back to its slumber and seal it away for all eternity. If not, the deep fog will absorb all that we know. Have you the strength to accept this mission? Yes, we are fortunate indeed to have you. Now, go forth and destroy every last demon. The Old One, without demons to feed its souls, will a new servant seek and lure you to its bosom. We neutralized the Old One and banned the soul arts. Then we spread the archstones, and in order to mend reality, monumentals we became. However, man's memory of history is o'ershort, and before long he repeated his mistakes. The monumentals perished, and the archstones were long forgotten.
Every time I come in the kitchen,
And the
you in the
short-sighted
kitchen,
King
in the
Alant
goddamn
once
refrigerator,
again aroused
eating up
the
all
Old
the
One.
food.
Crash with the perfect timing as always. When did I start? We had about 45 minutes of Undead Nightmare to finish. Started at 9 a.m. though. Been going for a while. What's up, Crash? Welcome. Can I talk to the Maiden in Black now, maybe? Yeah, oh, today. Yeah, man. Just started today. That was the plan. I wasn't sure we were going to have... originally, Undead Nightmare was still on the schedule for today. And then I thought we were going to have it done on Friday, so yeah, all that stuff.
Brave soul, who fears not death, prithee, lull the old one back to its ancient slumber.
Blue eye stone, white eye stone. Eye stones temporarily connect the diffused world should you lose your physical form. Remember the eye stone. The maiden controls inhuman souls. This power allows her to aid those who slay demons.
What is it? Dost thou seek soul power? So be it. After all, thou requirest strength. Go forth, touch the demon inside me. Let these ownerless souls become thine own.
What a voice.
Soul of the mind, key to life's ether. Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
Where to spend. So first time we really get to talk about build. I feel like even though this may, this won't be a strength character, we might need enough strength to wield certain weapons. Leg resistance for defense. Safer landing. Endurance. It's not that I'm trying to use heavy swords, but I don't know. What do you think? What's a good dex? Not dex. What's a good strength base for just weapon using? Are we gonna end up needing 12 or 14 or 16 just to use some decent weapons, even if they're better scaled for dex? I don't know. I don't have a real build plan, so at least we can level up now. We can always go grind some souls and come back. Please drop a token point into dex. Look at that. Elite souls. I've got a bunch of those unknown warrior souls to use. I'll use those momentarily here.
Art thou done?
A moment.
May
Briefly.
thine strength help the world be mended.
I love that. Elodino, Phantom Pain. A lot of Metal Gear fans here too. Metal Gear Solid. Return to your world when a whole sign seeks to help Otherworld Warrior. Finding loses souls, return to the Nexus. And it takes you all the way out of the inventory. I'm assuming the lead or lead in soul is going to be more useful for something else. ready to roll, baby. Welcome back. Not gonna have enough for 2 more levels. I'm gonna be a little short of that. Have enough for 1 more level.
Thou seekest soul power, dost thou not? Then touch the demon inside me.
Well, I'll check the description.
Soul of the mind,
As banned.
key to life's ether. Soul of the lost,
Hallows,
withdrawn
thank you for
from
the
its
follow.
vessel.
Welcome aboard the Starship Chaos.
Let strength be granted.
I don't know if the
so
on-screen
the
alerts are
world
working
might
again
be
yet.
mended,
I have detected a signal
so
embedded
the
in the
world
static.
might be mended.
Here's, thank you. Well, welcome. Yeah, Twitch alert seems to be going through some little pains today. All right, at some point we're gonna need more strength just to make certain weapons and shields available. I'm gonna keep using shields. One was selling a heater shield. I wonder if it was one of these guys here that a heater shield I can no longer afford.
Art thou done? May thine strength help the world be mended.
I can forge weapons for you.
Your voice is not as cool. Grindstones, which are expensive. Crescent Moon for 150. The merchant out in the first area, Small Kings area, sold them for I think 100. He has a heater shield for 2,000, which I would need 1 more point of strength to wield. But that is 100% damage reduction, better guard break reduction than what I'm using. I think I'd like to get a level and the 2,000 souls needed for that heater shield. What does repair cost with them anyways? 8 cost 80. I have an extra one, but Prestige, you know you're not going to let the 8-ball stop you. Yes, The Wolf Among Us, I have played it. There's the, let me see here. I'm using my own links command because then that's not the right one. Game list, games. Don't mind the spam here. I'm trying to find this one because I put links to the different... Where's The Wolf Among Us? There we go. Yeah, I thought it was good, but I struggled to enjoy it at the time. I think I'd enjoy it more in a second playthrough. I didn't know what to do with it. I didn't know what it was. I mean, Telltale style, sure, but I didn't realize it was warped fairy tales when I was going in. And I wasn't familiar. I don't know what expectations I had, but I had a hard time relaxing and enjoying its goofiness, and I think I would enjoy it a lot more. Second
You
time,
come
it was
back
just
alive.
One of those games
I need your business.
where the expectations I didn't
Hello
know I
again.
had colored the experience
I'm keeping a close watch on your belongings. Rest assured.
ineffectively. Well, I stuck bastard sword in here. I don't need to use bastard sword. Armor. Is an item. Junk we need to drop in there. Much.
You have a heart of gold. Don't let them take it from you.
The other archstones have been unlocked, but are we actually not done with this first one, are we? There's places here I haven't gone. For instance, that locked door behind that spear-wielding shield knight across the bridge. guess the others are open. Take a look. Where? City of the Burrowers. Oh, I was gonna... Hold on, I'm gonna check something. The soul of the demon phalanx. It radiates a strong power. Grants the holder a large number of souls when used. Alternatively, it can be made into spells, miracles, or weapons. So like other Dark Souls games, that can be used to imbue or transmogrify. Yeah, she needs a mini skirt and a G-string, huh? Well, we'd find one. Stonefang Tunnel, City of the Burrowers, keepers of the huge tunnel. Most of the stubborn excavators who supported the soldiers of Boletaria had their souls taken. Lacking their own will, they mindlessly continue working. Really been almost 2 hours since I took that last break? The last 2 hours did fly by. Oh. Yeah. Before we go into another area, I might take another quick break. Any thoughts on which area to go into? Any suggestions about which area to go into next? Or even to return to the Small King? Go back into the Small King. We've got options now. 2, 3, 4, 5 archstones. Stonefang, suggesting Stonefang. The tunnels. Aloes suggests doing stage 2 of the Small King. Well, if you want to, chat it out a bit while I take a quick break, feel free. Adsban would suggest trying the first stage from each area to see what you like. Back to the dragons. Back to the dragons. Well, this is exactly what I'm looking for. To see what people think about this. I'll be back in 5. Let me turn the games. Probably pause it by going to the PlayStation menu, but if you're using a DualShock 4 with the PS3, the PlayStation button does nothing. Just no option. I'll be back in 5. See you real soon.